Hello again, everyone. This is Gina Graham, local real estate expert right here in Kalama, Washington. And today we just so happen to be on the back roads of Kalama. The back roads here tell a totally different story from what you see on the freeway. Open fields, older homes, places that don't announce themselves but somehow stay with you. I didn't grow up here like a lot of people. My family relocated to the Pacific Northwest. My dad got a job transfer to Weyerhaeuser, and guess what? I moved up to the Pacific Northwest in elementary school, which, by the way, was really tough. Over time, I got to understand the whole region of the Pacific Northwest and really fell in love with this area. I think something when you get a little bit older, you start to appreciate the simple things. I don't know. What do you think? Or maybe it's just the way the life flows here in Kalama. Today, I'm joined by my friend Matt, who's also a real estate agent here in Southwest Washington, and also recently moved from Arizona. And together we're taking you along the back roads of Kalama, Washington, because this town isn't about how big it is, it's about how Kalama lives.
Yeah, thank you for having me here today, Gina. This is just a really beautiful stretch of roads here up in Kalama. And one of the things I noticed about it is Kalama is kind of situated on a hill. And so every time you're looking to the west, you just have these incredible views.
Yes, we are front and center of the Columbia River, and we have seen some of the most beautiful properties, full western exposure, and as you can imagine, the sunsets here are like none other.
Oh yeah, when you look to the west, you have that sunset over the water. And the Columbia River, it's so much bigger than I thought it would be coming from Arizona. We don't see a lot of water, and here in Washington, it's water everywhere.
Yes, Kalama has actually quite a few rivers, one of them being the Kalama River, also the Columbia River. There's several other ponds and streams and lakes, but Columbia River definitely being front and center. If you've ever driven along I-5 between Portland and Seattle, you will notice the river, depending on which way you're coming, right in front of you. If you can't miss it, maybe you should get your eyes checked.
Yeah, and I've seen like these big like river boats that people are going on for just recreation, and then like the industrial ships and stuff, but it isn't as busy as I thought it would be. Like you would think there would be boats coming and going all the time, but it's really just sort of a slower pace of life here.
Yeah, we do have quite a bit of boat traffic. Kalama is actually one of the only areas in Southwest Washington, one of 26, that actually has a boat harbor. So if you have a fishing boat, a leisure boat, Kalama has a beautiful little harbor right there on the waterfront.
Oh yeah, I did see that marina down there. We were there by all those restaurants and shops by the water. There's a whole
Yeah,
marina.
it is so cute. And if you get a chance, you definitely need to check out the waterfront. Have you guys actually got to check out the waterfront there?
So the waterfront in Kalama was one of our big stops when we were coming through our Let's Introduce Ourselves to Washington tour. And it was really just awesome to see like all the food trucks and people playing. We came right in the middle of summer, and I think we just laid in the grass for like 3 hours. No sunburn, but no chill.
No. And just to give you a little context, we are on the backside of Kalama. This little neighborhood is adorable. Average sales price is around $400 at the time of this recording in this area. Lots of equestrian properties, tons of overgrown trees, rivers close by. It's about maybe 6 minutes from I-5. So depending on where you're looking to move to, Kalama in general is pretty small. The total population is a scotch over 3,000. So relatively pretty small, about 20 minutes from Ridgefield, Washington, 35 minutes from Vancouver, depending how fast you drive,
Yeah.
and about 45 minutes from the Portland airport. So relatively pretty close to everything. 2 hours from Seattle, Washington, about 2 hours from the Oregon coast. So relatively pretty close, centrally located. Costco is literally 20 minutes away.
Yeah, you would never think that a Costco or a major airport would be 20 minutes away from a neighborhood like this. It feels like one of those neighborhoods you see in those 90s movies where like you're expecting kids on bikes to
It is so cute. It is adorable.
Yeah, no, this is the type of neighborhood that like I imagine raising my kids in. This is the type of neighborhood that I can imagine having lots of animals, lots of space, no HOA. You're just kind of able to spread out have this like slow pace of life. But I love my Costco. Like I need my things.
Yeah, and the school district of Klamath is actually pretty good. Their ratings online are actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, no, they are. And one of the schools is actually pretty famous. When I walked up to it, I recognized it right away. Their high school is from Twilight.
Oh yes, the high school, like tons of scenes from the high school in Twilight. We play the Twilight music all the time.
So like go back and rewatch Twilight and look at how gorgeous that school is and be like, that's the school in Klamath.
Actually, you just gave me a really good idea. I think we should do a segment on the Twilight driving tour in Klamath, because a few of the actors did actually stop in a few places, not only the high school for filming, but even the downtown locations.
Oh yeah, they did. I mean, it's got the downtown, like we're in the back roads right now, and it's just these like really cute properties. Each one is individual and unique with all this space. But the downtown of Kalama is just this adorable little main street with antiquing and like all these other shops. And then past that is the riverfront, which just has more boutique shops and these awesome restaurants that we went to. So it kind of has three levels. You've got this like rural community, this adorable downtown, and this happening riverfront. Boom, boom,
We
boom.
love the waterfront. I am looking forward to when the Port of Klamath actually gets the restaurant in at the market. The views are so perfect. McMenamins actually has 3 locations right there on the waterfront.
I think I've been to 2 of the 3. I'm looking forward to the third. So I went to the Cloud Bar up on
That
the
is
top
so
floor.
much fun.
And then we went to the little cabin. What's the
Ailes Point Cabin.
Ailes Point Cabin was just, I mean, it's just the perfect place to go.
Wait. What did you guys get there?
I got a tuna sandwich, and then they had some really awesome, just like local, like there's like an IPA and these local beers, and we're just sitting there and just, you know, winter sunsets like at 4:45, so we just went for an early happy hour and just watched the sunset over the Columbia River, and that was just a ton of fun.
Oh yeah, that's a great spot. So yeah, Klamath's got a couple different locations. They got the McMenamins, like you just talked about. Did you get to check out the Cloud Bar upstairs?
Yeah, so we did go upstairs to the Cloud Bar. I went there and got their burger, which was pretty good. And it's just, you know, you're on the 4th floor and you're looking straight out at the Columbia River. And on the other side is Oregon, but there's no development on the other side, so it's just natural beauty. There's an island out there. It's like, we call it Cow Island. We don't know what it's called, but there's just
No.
cows
Yeah.
grazing. There's no fences.
And we just passed, sorry, I don't mean to interject you. We just passed on the left was the Klamath River, or is the Klamath River. So really impressive, known for fishing and leisure. There's tons of beautiful homes on the Klamath River. So definitely worth checking out if you're considering moving to Southwest Washington. We just so happen to know all the best homes on and off the market.
Yeah, no, the homes here are good. If you are into fishing, how do you not live here? Like,
Right.
honestly, there's
Hunting.
so many places you can go. The season is year round. You're fishing or you're hunting. There's crossbow and, I mean, tons of opportunities for all that type of game and wildlife stuff.
Yeah, and they have so many parks. They have the Klamath Marine Park, the Rasmussen Beach Park, the Peter Toda Memorial City Park, Stepping Stone Park. Klamath is full of parks and recreation. This is a new build off to the right done by the Port of Klamath. So we do have some information on that. If you have any questions, it's zoned for industrial, commercial, retail, restaurant, I believe, unless something's changed. And as you can see, we are headed towards I-5, so relatively pretty close compared to that last subdivision we were just in. So again, easy accessibility to get to and from the freeway.
Yeah, we've only been on the road for less than 10 minutes, and you can see the difference between
You
where
guys,
we-
look at these views. It is so beautiful. Off to the right takes you up to Seattle. Head to
Okay.
the left, you're going to be in Richfield, Vancouver, Portland. Again, Portland from Klamath is about 45 minutes, depending on how you drive.
Yeah, no, the traffic isn't even really that bad. Like, I've driven down to Portland a bunch of times since moving here because it's so easy to get in and out of the city. And they have everything down there. There's IKEAs and all sorts of just incredible places to go. And there's no tax when you shop in Oregon.
And if you guys have any questions, I'm Gina and this is Matt. Feel free to drop any comments below. We would love to get your feedback. If there's a restaurant or a business you'd love to be featured, we would be honored to feature one of those restaurants and area. Again, if you have any questions, please drop your comments below. Again, I'm Gina.
And I'm Matt.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.